Though the corn ethanol has been around for a long time, you've made a lot of flex fuel vehicles that can run on corn ethanol, and yet certainly in California and lots of parts of the country, people can't buy it. And so there's a supply and infrastructure question, as well as a little bit on there's a lot of petroleum used in the processing and transportation of corn ethanol that may not make it such a great gain.
Yeah, I think you're right, Greg. I think it little depends on, it may be something that's better suited for use in certain geographies, but your point about infrastructure is exactly right. And by the way, this is one of the biggest things I learned from our EV1 effort. We spent a lot of money, in today's terms, I'm sure the equivalent of, like $1 billion to bring the EV1 to market. And I was really somewhat surprised that we then had to spend a lot of money to put in the charging stations because there wasn't an infrastructure to charge the electric vehicles. And now we find ourselves with a relatively simple conversion to allow refueling stations to offer ethanol, finding a lot of resistance to that. And so something like 1,500 out of 170,000 gas stations in the U.S. offer ethanol. So your point about, and I tried to make it in my speech, any new technology that moves away from oil that we use is really going to have to be accompanied by a thoughtful approach to infrastructure where consumers are not going to feel good about it. I mean, if you buy today an E85 powered vehicle and you can't buy ethanol, you're not very happy about it.